Hello, I am David Cade, the CEO of the American Health Law Association. Each year, the Board of Directors approves a slate of esteemed individuals selected by the Fellows Coordinating Council as AHLA Fellows. These longtime members have shown a commitment to the association through their participation as speakers, authors, mentors, and leaders. They are regarded as one of the top health law professionals in the legal community, and all have been actively participating in AHLA and the health law profession for 15 or more years. While the bios of these new fellows are posted on AHLA's website, it is just a snapshot of their many accomplishments. I want to give you the chance to hear from them personally and learn more about why they deserve the Fellows honor. The 2022 Fellows class includes 7 exceptional individuals. Today, I have the distinct honor to be speaking with Elizabeth Hogue. Elizabeth, how are you? And welcome.
Oh, I'm fine, David. How are you?
I'm doing well, and it's a great pleasure for me to be able to talk to you today. And in fact, I would just like to start with, how does it feel to be an AHLA Fellow?
Oh, David, I'm still so deeply honored. You know, it was something that I aspired to, but when I got the call that I had been selected, and to this day, it just means the world to me. I am deeply, deeply honored.
Well, it's an honor for us as well. This association has benefited from your talents, your time for many, many, many years. So it's an honor to have you join this esteemed group. And it's an honor for me to be able to introduce you to the larger membership. But I'd like to take a step back now, a little bit to the beginning. So why did you go to law school, and why did you select health law as a career area?
Believe it or not, I went to law school to become a health lawyer, which that many years ago was certainly an unusual thing. I decided that because I had been out of school a few years and had a young son, that if I was going to leave the world of work and, of course, forego a salary, and because of my young son, that if I was going to do that, I needed to be clear about what I wanted to do. And so I thought about it and decided that the issues in health law matter. And of course, it's ever changing, so it's always new and exciting. And so I really went to law school with the intention of becoming a health lawyer, and on my first day of law school, I walked into the dean's office and said, I am here to become a health lawyer. And he helped me throughout my entire 3 years in law school by pointing me in the direction of internships and part-time jobs and all kinds of things.
And the rest, they say, is history. That's an early start.
That's what they say.
So let me ask this then. As you have transitioned from law school, how has AHLA helped you remain connected with your health law colleagues?
Oh, my goodness gracious. You know, I count some of my colleagues now among my dear, dear friends, not only professionally, but personally. You know, I do feel part of a community. I certainly get some wonderful feedback to my posts in the Life Members community, which has enhanced that clarity in my mind that I am part of the AHLA community.
And you certainly are, and your posts are magnificent. And so if a new AHLA member asked you how to get involved in the association, what advice would you give them?
You know, I would say sign up. there are so many volunteer activities, and I think we have a wonderful volunteering community in AHLA, and I think sometimes members get discouraged because they volunteer for something and they're not selected, or something happens and their services are not utilized. And all I can say is, just keep at it. It took me some time to find my place, but I certainly found it as both a mentor and in the Life Members community.
Well, that's very good advice. You're right. I think that, so often folks get discouraged, I think, too quickly. And so I'm hoping folks will hear and embrace your wise counsel here. Thinking back again, sort of over your career, what has been the accomplishment you are most proud of and why?
Oh my goodness. I would say that I am most proud of being named an AHLA Fellow. I think that is the greatest, highest honor that I have received in all of my years of practice.
I congratulate you again. I know what you've meant to the association and to the many people you've touched throughout your career. So congratulations again. A couple of more questions to kind of help us understand the Elizabeth Hogue journey. If you could give your younger self one piece of advice, what would it be? It's one of those, if I knew then what I know now, what advice would you give yourself?
I would say have more confidence in yourself.
Yeah.
Along the way, there were some people who encouraged me very early on. A senior attorney from whom I was renting an office watched me interact with my clients and came to me and said, Elizabeth, you engender trust and confidence in your clients, something that lawyers must do. And there were others along the way who gave me similar, very helpful feedback. And so I would say to my younger self, have more confidence.
Absolutely, absolutely. And can you share what traits you feel are most important in being an effective health lawyer?
Yes, I would say that first and foremost, the most important thing is to listen. Not only listen to your clients, but also listen to your colleagues, listen to opposing counsel. Listen, listen, listen. Then I would say that another important thing is to share. We have a wonderful, wonderful tradition of that in AHLA. Oh my goodness. AHLA is a treasure chest of information because our members are so willing to share. So I've written 600 or 700 articles over my years of practice and given between 1,100 and 1,200 presentations. And I think that sharing of knowledge and information is crucial for a health lawyer. And then the third thing I would say is read everything that AHLA publishes that you get your hands on. What I have learned just by very meticulously reading all of the publications that AHLA regularly puts out without necessarily purchasing anything, what I have learned from those materials has been invaluable.
That's so good to hear. And it's so good to hear personally and professionally that what we do matters. And I appreciate you sharing that. And again, as we lift this conversation up, it's such good counsel for anyone who aspires to be engaged in this profession. So thank you. And let me just ask you one last question. Because one of the things that I know we all strive for is to try to have balance in our lives. And hearing about the many articles you've written and the presentations, I know you've been extremely busy throughout your career. So what do you do for fun?
Oh my gracious, I have a grand time. I really enjoy travel. I enjoy art and theater and music and dance. I have many, many friends all over the country with whom I regularly communicate. I love to read. I read voraciously. I have a wonderful husband and 2, soon to be 3 grandchildren who are about 10 minutes away. And I just have a wonderful time doing all of those things.
And congratulations on number 3. And I think this is, again, a wonderful message that the balance is important. It's important to have some diversity in how you spend your time. As they say, work hard, play hard, and I think you've done that very well. Elizabeth, as I said earlier, it is my distinct honor to welcome you into this wonderful class of fellows and to be part of this Forever Leadership Corps. It's been a pleasure to talk to you today. I wish you well. Thank you very much.
Thank you.